Hello guys, in today's video I'll be talking about the fundamentals of Git and GitHub. As it is stated, Git and GitHub, the two are not the same, they're different. GitHub is a platform where you can push your code and keep it publicly or privately, where others can collaborate and work on it. Git is a version control system. Now everyone says Git is version control system, but no one explains what Git actually does, right? Like what version control actually is. You see, in around 20-30 years ago, people could make files and they could do changes, but to store the changes, like to store the previous versions, it was difficult. Initially, Linux and a proprietary company were in collaboration. It was first open source, but then there were some feuds in the relationship. So the Linux community had to build their own version control system, and then they came up with Git, completely open source version control system. So what it exactly does is, when you make a file and you make some changes to it, the changes are stored as separate versions. So for example, you make a text file called hello world, you type hello world, then you save it. Git saves it as a separate version, and then you put some more text to it, like hello world, my name is Dhanashana H, and then Git saves that as another version. So if you want to go to the previous version where it was only hello world, you can actually go for that as well, which is like a really very important tool for every developer out there. At the same time, when other developers clone your code, all the versions also come with it, so they can look at the previous versions, and if they want to access the previous versions, they can do it so easily. So now that you know a brief information about Git and GitHub, let's dive into it. Currently, we are on the laptop, and before we continue, I'd like to state two prerequisites. The first one being that you need to have a GitHub account, which is compulsory. It's pretty easy. You can just go to YouTube and search for video if that's so difficult for you. It's pretty easy. You can just sign up with your Google account, and that's pretty much it. It isn't that difficult. Anyone can do that. And the second one is, you need to go to gitsem.com and install Git for yourself. That's pretty easy as well. Most Windows users would like to install this one. You will have to install this one, most definitely. But depending on the system, you might also have to install this one. It's just either of the two of them. I would say you can just go with this. For Mac, it's pretty simple here as well. If you have Homebrew, Mac ports, you can just install it directly here. I'm currently on a Fedora workstation 43. I'll have to go with this. Installation is pretty simple and pretty straightforward, so I won't go too much into that. If you're too confused, just go to YouTube and search for a video for that, but it shouldn't be really that difficult for you. So now let's create a repository. My first repo, pretty neat, right? So let's create the repository. Okay, now we have our repository. Now okay, this is my bash. Customize it, don't mind it too much. So now let's create a folder. I'll create my folder in our desktop, my repos. I already have a folder like that. I'll go there. Okay, and so here I'm basically going to my desktop, then my repository, like a folder like that, and then I'm creating a folder called my first repo, and then I'm going inside that folder using cd. So let's just do that. As you can see, I'm inside that. Now to begin with, let's do touch index.html. So what this basically does is that it will create a HTML file. Windows users can just go to your file, like through File Explorer, and open VS Code and do a new file like that. So for Linux and Mac users, it's pretty simple. You can just create an index file like that, index.html, then open VS Code. Please don't tell me that you don't have VS Code installed. If you don't have VS Code installed, I don't even know how are you watching this video. Please just install that. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. You don't even need to watch a YouTube video for that. But if it's still too difficult, you can still go and watch a YouTube video for that. It's very easy. So just install that if you don't have one. And if you have one, just go for index.html, create a uh, HTML file. I'll just name it hello world. Wow. Oh shit, I named it weirdly, my bad. Okay, and then just do something like this, hello world, and this is not even necessary to for demonstration. Once you're done, since I enabled autosave, it just saves automatically. Now you just go here and first do git init. I mean, you can do git init whenever you want. Suppose initialize git in your folder. Okay, it's done. Don't worry about all this, just worry about this initialized empty git repository here. So you can see that. Now what you need to do is do git status. That's the next command that we'll learn. Git status, pretty simple. Here it shows index.html in red, which means it's not staged. Now let me explain. There are 3 stages to this. First, when you write a file, it needs to be staged. After it is staged, you need to commit it, and after you commit it, you have to push it. It's let me just explain. By words it's difficult, so I'll just do it directly. Git add index.html and hit enter. Now just do git. Yeah, you can see here it's +1. When I'm using a customized terminal, I'm in bash. I mean, it's actually Zeesh, but never mind. So it's showing that, but you guys can just do git status, and you can see here it's in green now. Look at that, new file index.html. So that means it has been staged. The next step is to commit it. So for that, git commit and not update, add index.html. Like, keep your commit messages as descriptive as possible. Now here git is like the usual git command. Commit is the committing command, and it's basically that, like, you're saying git to like commit this message, this -m, this -m or -a or stuff like that is called flags, and the m flag says that this is a message. Like the next part is a message, and here I am saying add index.html. that's a message. Try to keep your git messages as meaningful and informative and concise and informative as possible. Hope I didn't repeat anything there. Okay, hit enter, and just to get status again, you can see on branch master nothing to commit, work tree clean. That means it's been committed, but you still haven't connected your repository, your local repository, to the real one. I mean, both are real, the one in GitHub specifically. Sorry for that articulation there. That's dumb. Okay, now let me just copy this. You can see, or push an existing repository from the command line. That means you can push your repository here. I'll show you how it's done. You can just go here, you copied that. To paste things in terminal, it's Ctrl+Shift+V and hit enter. It asks for your username. If you are doing this for the first time, for me it asks always. I don't know if it's a bug or something. I mean, it's not a bug from GitHub or Git, it's a bug in my system, I guess. Okay, now it will ask for password, and it's pretty easy to do. It's not your regular password. Just go to profile icon, I mean, go to settings, click on developer settings, person access tokens classic. So you'll be generating a person access token. Okay, here you can just give my token as a name. I mean, you can give whatever you want. What is my name? I mean, it's completely left to you. I'll just go with my token. Expiration date, I want it to be 90 days. You can set it for anything, but don't set for no expiration. It's not recommended. Just go with it's for reasons which will be out of the scope of this video. So just go on clicking all of these. Just select all of them, or you can even deselect if you feel like it, but I just recommend going for all of them because everything will be important here. Yep, and then you can click enter, or like just click on this and the token will be generated. But since I already have one, I don't really need this. So I already have one. I named it git http. I don't know why I did that, but yeah, I did that. Okay, so in my sake, I have stored my person access token in a certain place. Yeah, it's here, The next part of the video won't be shown because tokens can't be shared with anyone. So yeah. Okay, we are back. I just copied my token. Yeah, to copy things from the terminal, it's Control Shift C. Paste it, and yeah. If you do git status now, you can see on branch main, the branch is up to date with origin main. Nothing to commit. Working tree is clean. I mean, working tree is clean or tree clean, whatever. So the thing is that you push the code to GitHub. You can verify that by going to your repository. Let's just go there. And yeah, you can see here, it's an index.html. Let's go. See, strong, hello world. I mean, basically it's bold, hello world. Yeah, so isn't that pretty wonderful? Now let me show you like how it actually works, like how staging works, staging, committing, how does that actually work? So let's just go back to code. Yeah, I'll just do one more thing like hello world. I mean, that's the only thing I know. I'm just joking there. Let's go to the bash and let's see status. Yeah, it's a red. Red means it's not staged yet. So we'll stage it. Also, you can just do git add and dot. It basically adds all the files. It stages all the files that are not staged yet. So you can stage specific files or you can stage all the files at once. It's up to you. After add, I'll do git commit update index.html. Now you can see one file changed, update index.html. You can see that. Now we'll do status. Again, you can see your branch is ahead of origin main by one commit. What this actually means is that your local repository is ahead of the repository in GitHub by one commit. So now let's push the changes. You can either do git push or you can do git push origin main. Because currently we are working in a personal repository, so it doesn't really matter. So just git push. As I said, it asks for me for every time. It may not ask for you. But the thing is that you can set up SSH keys, but it's complex and for first time beginners it will be difficult. So I'm just doing this. It's easier this way. Yeah, I'll just paste my token here. Yeah, I just pasted my token. And yeah, git status. Yep, it's up to date. So let's just go and check. Let's refresh the page once. Index.html, and yeah, you can see that. Hello world. Pretty neat, right? Okay, now I think you got a pretty good idea of how to do like how to push, how to stage, how to commit. You got a pretty good idea with that. But you can also do git log. Now this is a like a boon, I would say. Like this is really good. You can see all the commit messages. Add index.html came first. Next you did update index.html. You can see the author, basically myself. I mean it is myself. I did it. And then the date, the time, even the seconds, I guess. Yeah, even the seconds. So it's very detailed. You can see your commit history. Okay, my phone just fell out there. Never mind. Yeah, now you know how to do git push, git log, git status. I mean git commit. You know how to stage, commit everything for your personal repositories. But if you want to contribute for external projects, how will you do that, right? So let me just show that. Yeah, for this I have a repository of my friend ready. His name is Anand Mahadev. This is his like a GitHub portfolio readme file. So what you can do is fork it. First fork the repository that you want to contribute to. Yeah, create a fork. Nothing is required anymore. Like just create a fork. That's it. And once you have created the fork, you can see my logo here and Anand Mahadev. So it's here, forked from Anand Mahadev. You can see that. Now go to code here under HTTP. Just copy this link. Go right here. I'm still in my repos. I'm no longer in my first repo. I'm in my repo, like the main folder for all of my repositories. So I'll just git clone it. Yeah, so git clones the repository. Yeah, you can see it. It's cloning. Yeah, and it has cloned. For proof, I'll just go into the Anand Mahadev. Yeah, and I'm inside his repository. You see, readme right there. Now I'll open it code. Yeah, here it is. Readme, a lot of stuff here. I'll just add something like hello Anand. Yeah, I'll just close it. Yeah, also, in VS Code, you can just do it directly here, but it's not at all recommended, it's bullshit. So please don't go with that. You can see it's modified here. I'll just close code here, and then I'll do git status. See, it is showing modified readme in red. Then it's not staged yet. Okay. Yeah, you can see change is not staged for commit. You can see all of that. So now let me just stage it, and I'll commit it, and I'll push it at the same time. You can see how I do that. Git add. I don't want to type readme again. It's too long for me. I'm too lazy for that. Yeah, git add dot and git commit m update readme.md and git push. Currently this is a forked repository, so it's my personal one, so I'm just doing git push. You can also do git origin main, but I'm too lazy for that again. Yeah, so the thing that we always do, so I just put my password, and yeah, it's pushed. So right now this is the forked one, and you can see at the bottom, if you refresh the page, yeah, it's showing right there, hello Anand. Okay, and at the same time, can you see something here? If you rewind the video a little bit, you can see that this message here, this let me just highlight it. No, not that. Yeah, let me just show this. Yeah, this wasn't there before, right? Pretty interesting. So we'll click on contribute, open pull request. We'll just do this, and we'll, yeah, just that message. You can add more descriptive messages here for the pull request. Actually, you can do a pull request directly from your bash. If you installed a gh, that's GitHub command line, but no, I prefer this for now. I mean, actually prefer the bash one, but never mind, we'll just go with this. So you can just put a description here. Please don't accept this pull request, because that's basically used as a pull request, and I just create a pull request. You can see it's showing the changes there. You can just explore that, and yeah, a pull request has been created. And then if Anand hopefully opens his GitHub sometime, you'll see that he'll pull it or he'll reject it. But that's how you do pull request. You can just directly contribute to others' clones. So yeah, you can see here. Currently we are not in the forked repository, we are in his repository. It's not here. We can't directly do it. That was it for this video. Hopefully you understood how to use Git and GitHub properly by now, and if you didn't, well, I'm really sorry, I couldn't help you with that. But if you did, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button, because that matters quite a lot to me. Even if you don't, it doesn't really matter. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that you watched the video so far. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.